just about set to go. Showing the slab in today's game, Robbie Ray.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Fastball for a strike, and we are underway.
Ball.
Next offering is fouled back. In the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Yastrzemski makes the play, and there's one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. An offense that emphasizes a patient approach and controlling the strike zone, and they do it better than anyone. Right now, the top on-base percentage in the league.
And the frustration that can cause for the opposing pitcher, the opposing staff, because you're not going to go through these hitters quickly. They're going to be lengthy at bats. They're going to foul off pitches and many times end up taking a close pitch for ball 4 that pitcher maybe thought was a.
There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1. So that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Edwards, the runner at second with 1 away. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. The 0-1, and that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, but it's 1-0 as the run scores.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Eric Wagaman. That's a little bit low. Wagaman, a tall first baseman, 27 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. That clips the corner.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
8-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it remains 2-2. Just missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. Get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's downstairs and outside. Two outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So one run on one hit. No errors and a runner left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Marlins 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Oracle Park. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Sandy Alcantara. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Mike Yastrzemski leading things off and takes a strike. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one the other way, and that's a fair ball.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And a strike to Devers.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Next pitch misses. Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Just missed. Man at first, one away. Just missed. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2 on, 1 out. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that misses as well.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that drops in for a strike.
3-2.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Yastrzemski, the lead runner at second. Ramos at first. 1 gone. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball to the right side. Feeds to second, out there. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We head to the second from San Francisco. It's the Marlins 1 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Dane Myers. Ray back to work. Fastball for a strike at 95. Late swing fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. Fought off foul. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Two out, space is empty. And that's in for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back. On the warning track and hauls it in.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back here in San Francisco. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boo. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him.
The flip to the pitcher covering. And a quick out, number one.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Willie Adames stands in. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And that one is downstairs. Ball one. One out, base is empty. There's the strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That one a little bit high, and it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the air out towards right center. Stowers sizing this one up. He's got it. Two-away down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's the third baseman, Casey Schmidt.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, hitting better than .350 this month.
In the air, right field. Stowers makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played two full. It's the Marlins 1 and the Giants nothing. New inning getting started, and now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja. There's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That's a base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not. But they're
dives back out. Sanchez in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That one not close. 2-2. And that's outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Marlins down quietly, but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Tyler.
And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. That one finds the corner, and that's strike one.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that skips in the dirt. spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a changeup. Full count now. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. That to right. And that's out of play, a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Liner, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back to the top of the lineup, Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Hit in the air, center field. Myers sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Struck out looking his first time. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Alcantara over to first. Fitzgerald back on a dive. On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And up next for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. He reached out a walk his first time. Up the middle, and that one handled. They get the inning is over, so they strand a pair. On to inning number 4. It's the Marlins 1 and the Giants nothing. On to the 4th, and at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. Lopez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 185 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Next offering upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Very high with that one, and it's 2-2. High fly ball out to center field. Lee on his way over, and he makes the catch. 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Wagaman stands in now and watches strike 1. right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Stays alive. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Stowers, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Yastrzemski makes the play, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Marlins 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Oracle Park, John Chabi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Wilmer Flores. That one fouled off. And that one pulled foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one to first. He'll do it himself. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Grounded out his first time up. On the ground to the left, Lopez sends it to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Flied to right his first time. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Nope, that's inside.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one ripped, but foul. And that's ball down 3. And away. And Adames swings through that one.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And up next for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike. Hey.
Swing and a ground ball. Takes it himself. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. One left for San Francisco. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Dane Myers. Ray back to work. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that's a little bit high. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Hicks batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. And that one almost hit him.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
1 down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That one at 95, missed up top, and the count's full. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Just one of those at bats you almost hate to see come to an end. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Now at the plate, Nick Fortes. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Hicks over at first with 1 away. And there's a foul ball. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 1 and the Giants nothing. back here in San Francisco. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. And a curve is down and in. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And strike 2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
That's down and in.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a chopper out to short. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit.
And he swings through that one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is downstairs. Line drive. Oh, he botches it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Right fielder, Mike.
Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Mike Yastrzemski up here. 1 for 2. Ball 1 there.
Counts 1-0.
Check swing, called strike.
1-1.
Not even close there. Ball 2. There's a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Next offering misses down and away. Rafael Devers waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. The other way, Sanchez zips it to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They still trail 1-0. And we're back. And now number 63. A little bit high. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike. No, that's low.
Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Ryan Walker up and loosening in the pen. Birdsong getting cranked up as well. On the ground to third, Schmidt. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Back to the top of the Miami order. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. That's hard hit in the line. Lee makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 2 in this one. Foul ball there. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at Oracle Park, Rafael Devers up to hit.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That
Ball
misses
one.
the zone, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Lake Backer getting loose out there. Gibson also throwing. Just
Ball
missed. There's a strike at the knees. 2-2 now.
2-2 the count.
Next offering is outside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Down the line, and it's foul. Good job to fight that one off. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. The Fish leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Sanchez sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
No, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
So up next, Wilmer Flores. That misses.
that's out.
Ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. Pulls that one foul. Next offering is fouled back. Lined, and that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back singles. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
So the Marlins go with a new arm, late backer.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
First and second, 2 outs. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. There's the strike.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Chopped on the ground, and that's just foul. Flores, the lead runner, out at second. Lee on at first with 2 down. Hit in the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. Giants leave a couple, and it remains 1-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Walker.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Well, 1-run game. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez.
Shortstop, Otto Lopez.
The shortstop takes the ball. Walker, in his second season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Next pitch inside, and now 2-0. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
There's the strike, and the count is 3-1. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Wagaman. A strikeout and a walk. And that one hit to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, now the third baseman, Casey Schmidt. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
No outs, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
1-1 now. Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. On the corner for a strike.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And now it's even up. And that's outside.
1 strike.
High fly ball, right field. Stowers sizing this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here in San Francisco, we're at the top of the 8th, and the batter now, Dane Myers. Walker back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Adames the throw to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Liam Hicks.
Now, Liam Hicks. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. High fly ball down the left field line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Hard hit left side. Sends it to Flores. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, catcher, Nick Cortez.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Nick Fortes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And now 2 balls and a strike. Two outs. That one finds the zone. And the count now even up. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 1 and the Giants nothing. New pitcher for the Marlins, Cade Gibson. He's been so good against lefties.
Now pitching for Miami.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate.
Leading
1
off
for 3.
The Giants, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And it's even up. Activity in the bullpen. Number 66 getting ready to go. That one lifted to left on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
Devers.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, right side. And Devers is set down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time.
Now
got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Elliot Ramos.
And up next for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. First pitch misses. That one is upstairs.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And a big swing and a miss. smash down the left field line. That's a hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Now here is Jung-Hoo Lee. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And a breaking ball misses outside. This one in the air. Lopez. That is the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Miller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Now the left fielder.
Number 63.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Hayden Birdsong getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Rogers getting loose as well. The lefty, the 1-0. Just missed. Fastball is outside. And there's the automatic.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And he chases that one. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Edwards batting with 1 down takes a strike. This one in the air. Flores under it. Calls it in, 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jesus Sanchez. 0 for 3 in this one.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth. So it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And that's a little high. He swings and fouls one off. Up and in, and a count 2-1. just missed. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that's ball four.
Take your base.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Lopez in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Check swing, called strike. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. And that's off the inside edge. 1-2 to count. Two outs.
Whoa, that's down.
Squirts away a little bit. That one the other way, and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now two on with two outs.
Batting, number 33.
And now Eric Wagaman. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one in there across the letters. Next offering is downstairs. First and second, two down. Here at the top of the ninth. Next offering upstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
2 on, 2 outs, and that'll load the bases.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. In the air to left center. Ramos on the move to the gap. He's got it. And that's the third out. So they get out of the bases loaded jam without any damage, and that does it for the inning. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Marlins 1 and the Giants nothing. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, number 66. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 66.
Willie Adames digs in now.
Giants, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
1-run game, bottom 9. Line drive, base hit.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
No outs. Runner at first. And digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt inside. And that's ball 1. Tying run at first. The winning run at the plate. Late swing, fouled off. And now 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one missed. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one out to right. Stowers trying to get to it. Dives and he can't hang on. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the 9th. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. And a sac bunt here. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift.
Baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Golden opportunity right here.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Right fielder.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Mike Yastrzemski.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep. Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The winning run on second base. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. So they're all loaded up. Called out on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
Devers.
So it's their last chance in this one. Rafael Devers, the next Giant to hit. Trying to deliver as the hero. And that is out of play. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 0-2. The Giants down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the San Francisco Giants. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. Singy, this might be my favorite ballpark in the game.
Just looking out over the bay, seeing the boats in the water. Beautiful ballpark, a great atmosphere. Don't get it twisted. San Francisco Giants fans, bring it.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the hill for the Giants, Robbie Ray. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Here comes the 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Jesus Sanchez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Sanchez getting to start at third. 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
And there's a ball. Outside, and the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
One down, and now the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Knee high, that's in for a strike. The shortstop takes a ball. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off down the right side. Sanchez leads off first with 1 away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it remains 2-2. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Struck him out looking.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Eric Wagaman, the next up for the Marlins. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
2 outs. That one
Oh, that's
outside. Ball 1. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Outside.
Oh, just out.
Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting fifth, right fielder.
And now for the
Kyle
Marlins,
Stowers.
Kyle Stowers.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two aboard, 2 outs. Fouled off. He was late. And downstairs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Marlins strand a pair, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Sandy Alcantara.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting second.
And here is Devers.
Devers.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
1 out, bases empty. Just missed. Foul ball. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting third, left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
And at first, Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. And we're back.
Leading
Top of the
off for the
second.
Marlins.
Here's the center fielder, Dane Myers. Ray back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1. One and one.
Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Fastball for a strike. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing. Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Slider misses outside. No score here in the second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Now one missed. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Line drive, base hit right field. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Nick Fortes.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Ball one, no strikes. That one missing inside. Hicks leads off first with one away. Pitch misses. 3-0. Right through there for a strike. Line to left. And that's down, a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
first and second, one out. Javier Sanoja will hit next.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And that one fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing. He held up. 3-1 now.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And that's in there at the knees.
3-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And they're all loaded up.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Line and a base hit into right. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 2-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that one is in for a strike. Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. His first at-bat was a strikeout.
1-0.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
Ball 2.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 2 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Oracle Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the veteran first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's down and away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Stowers makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Batting 5th, center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And that drops in for a strike. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
2 down, bases empty. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Marlins 2 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. And here's the first baseman, Eric Wagaman. Fastball is outside.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Base hit, man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Man at first, nobody out. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
But take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Stepping in, Dane Myers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike 1. The curve misses outside. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. In the air, right field, Yastrzemski on the move towards the line. And there's 2 down.
Now batting is designated hitter Liam Hicks.
Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fastball for a strike. Outside low, and 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 outs. Splits the plate, and the count is 1-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Ramos sizes this one up, squeezes it, and that is that. 1 left for Miami, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here in San Francisco as we go to the last of the 3rd. And digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he's got a leadoff double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. That's in there. That's strike 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. It's 2-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Tyler Fitzgerald. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And that's outside.
Ball 1.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And 1-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, no outs. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Led off the game with a strikeout. That one close, ruled the ball. Ball one.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That missed by a lot, and the count is 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
On the ground to first. Wagaman throws to first in time, and that is a big first out.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners in the scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Devers at the plate. Walked his first time. Outside low, and that's ball one. And that one clips the corner.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. 3-2, they take the lead.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
1 down, runner at first. Here's Elliot Ramos. 0 for 1 so far. First offering, runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, and they got him.
Outstanding job behind the dish to catch him right there trying to steal. Really quick catch and throw, set up with great footwork. Man, he popped out of that crouch, threw a laser down to second base. Nice job.
Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the last half of the third. That's inside. And that one is inside.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That one called a strike, and now 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 3rd out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Giants 3 and the Marlins 2. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Nick Fortes. Fortes goes 5 feet 11 inches, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Javier Sanoja now at the plate. He reached on a walk his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. And that's a strike. And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Strikeout number 8.
Oh, definitely a borderline pitch right there. And he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So the batting order turns over. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. That one
Ball
not
one, no
close.
strike.
And that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Whips it to first on the run. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
And now, Jesus Sanchez. He is struck out, and he is walked. That one pulled foul. Edwards, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. 1 hit, 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Giants 3 and the Marlins 2. Back here at Oracle Park, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Wilmer Flores. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. That's a little bit low. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul. And that's in the dirt. And the count's full. Out to short, Lopez. Over to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, center fielder, Jung-Hoo
And now the
Lee.
center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Grounded out his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Ball one there. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. To third, Sanchez. Fires over to first. Already two gone here in the home fourth.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop,
Willie Adames stands
Adames.
in. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, not close. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now it's going to be Casey Schmidt.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. Goes to second,
He's
save.
in there, he's safe.
And he's into scoring position with two away on a wild pitch.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Next offering is down low.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. This one in the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Otto Lopez. Ray back to work. This ball's chopped on the ground. Sends it to Flores. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now batting, number 33.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Wagaman. He's 2 for 2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Lee under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Kyle Stowers, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 1-0. Line drive, brings it in for the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Giants 3 and the Marlins 2. Back here in San Francisco, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the third baseman, Casey Schmidt. That's in there. That's strike one.
All these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's the catcher to hit, Patrick Bailey. RBI single his last time up. And that one hit 97 on the gun. In for a strike. 0-2 now.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Singled and scored his first time.
Fitzgerald.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Sanoha ranging back, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. 5 innings complete. It's the Giants 3 and the Marlins 2. Hayden Birdsong into the game.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Birdsong.
Myers in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Ooh, Byron. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
And now here is Liam Hicks. Upstairs. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And now 2-1.
1 strike.
Just missed. That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. 1 for 2. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a strike on the outside edge.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And it's fouled off. He'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Down the line. And that will drop foul. And now it's filled up.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Javier Sanoja in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Hicks, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Strike 3, got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Javier Sanoja, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, and foul ball. Next pitch misses. 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Birdsong throws to first, and he dives back in safely. And that's a little bit high. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
0-1 now. And fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Miami's bullpen with some action. Anthony Bender appears to be getting loose. Fauché, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Right side, and that's just foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The other way, and it goes just foul. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for Miami.
New pitcher on now, Jansen Junk.
26.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Here's Rafael Devers. A walk, and he's also singled. Just off the inside edge. The next offering misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Towards first, and that's a foul ball.
Ball.
Popped foul out of play off to the right. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man at first. And up next for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a foul out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2 is the count.
Next pitch misses way outside. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the runner stays where he is. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And here is Wilmer Flores.
That's inside.
And that misses. And that is ball one. Devers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, left side. Sanoja on his way over. And that will end the inning. So the Giants leave one. And it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Spencer Bivens. 25th appearance of the year for him.
Bivens.
Now the third baseman, Jesus Sanchez. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Not close with that one. Ball one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And there's a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses the first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Eric Miller, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Walker also getting ready.
Ball.
On the ground right side. On to first. And that quickly 2 away.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Eric Wagaman, the next up for the Marlins. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Adames tosses across the first. Marlins set down in order. And the Marlins down quietly. They trail it 3-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Anthony Bender.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Bender.
So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first. And the batter now, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
Fastball catches the corner at the knees. Runner at first with no outs here. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Wastes no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now the catcher up to hit, Patrick Bailey.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
Puts a bunt down. Got him on the off-balance throw. There for the out. Run comes in on the safety squeeze.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. He is singled and he is flied to left. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Smoked on the ground to second. Gets it to first. They limit the damage here. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Giants 4 and the Marlins 2. We go to the 8th, and at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers. Bivens back to work. In there at the knees for a strike. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Camilo Doval, the closer of the staff, is throwing. And there's a ball.
1-1.
Ripped to short. Whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here's the center fielder, Dane Myers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And there's a strike. The Giants up by 2, and we're at the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Hicks stands in now and watches strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
On the ground to short. The throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Giants 4 and the Marlins 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Mike Yastrzemski.
Right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
There's a strike. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's downstairs.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. Now one missed.
2-2 count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Devers, the next to hit, takes outside. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Myers has this one sized up. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting. Left
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Elliot Ramos. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out to short. Lopez on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Giants go down quietly, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Now pitching for the
Camilo
Giants.
Doval comes on trying to close it out.
75.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
For Miami.
And now for the Marlins, Nick Fortes. 1 for 3. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Check swing in the 0-2, appeal to first, and yes he did. Freddie Ferguson rings him up. Here's the left fielder, Javier Sinoja.
Now batting, left fielder, Javier Sinoja.
On the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Marlins trailing by 2 here at the top of the ninth. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. And that's a strikeout looking. And the Marlins with just 1 out left.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Marlins down to their final out. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. And he lays down a bunt. On the run, sends it over to first, and that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.